My people, one of the producer don't come out, come spill out all the truth concerning this Yul Edochie and Judy Austi matter. Oh, he say all those one when we dey see, when we dey hear. He say that this one na him be the real koko when it happen. Oh, my people, not be smart, you know. Even me self, I can't the wonder say where all these ones for the come out like this say now Judy Austin dey baff this man with all these goodies. I no know how possible this one be, my people. Now I say make I run kitty kitty, make I run kata kata, make I bring her come on a table when I come see matter. I beg make una sit down go.
The story people conceive to be a wrong story. So that was the truth. You understand? It's not today we've been seeing things like this, or maybe probably a young girl running to a married man. You understand? And to such an extent that they got married. Because it's certain that when you are giving judgment and you give judgment on a wrong story, definitely it must have been a wrong judgment. Before you give a right judgment to something, you must have considered a good story, the right story, how it happened. So let me start with Judy Austi. From what I know, had been an Enugu-based artist, for such a long time. She had been there in the industry, this industry, for such a long time, and had not actually made her way to the top since she had been there. Probably because she's a very uninteresting artist. I don't see her as a good artist in terms of acting wise. She has been there, and I've seen a couple of movies. She didn't perform wonderfully well. In fact, she didn't perform well. I know even the one she performed a little, probably the director must have guided her to do the little she did at that time. But generally, she had not been. Because there's one thing about good actresses. Once you're good, you'll be recommended from one production house to another. You understand? So she has been there. It's just that she sees the opportunity, having met with Yul Edochie, grabbed the opportunity, feasted on Yul Edochie's popularity, to make her own popularity. You understand? It's just that, what do I say? To rate Yul Edochie for prey to this girl. He's the kind of person that I've met with so many beautiful girls, much more prettier than Judy Austen. But the question is, why would it be Judy Austen that he would jeopardize the peace of his marriage for? So I will tell you exactly how it is, what led to it. Just listen carefully and make sure you don't miss out any of the wordings. Don't miss out anything I'm saying. I'm gonna say here now. If actually you want to get first class stories about many of these celebrities, it's a simple thing to do, and just be nice to your crew members. As a filmmaker you are, just be nice to your crew members. Be nice to all these upcoming artists. They are somehow relatively close to all these celebrities. Because take for an instance, a makeup artist who is also part of the crew. So when they are making all these people up, they're always there when they are making their secret calls. You understand? Take their secret calls and then they're always there. So from there they know some things. And at some point, these people still discuss some of their private issues with all these crew members. Once you are being nice or or probably not high-handed to all these crew members, trust me, you get all these first-class information about all these artists. So I think that is how all these things come by. Everybody, or let me say a few people, know about this. You understand? So what happened was that you all met Judy Austen. How they came across each other, that's what I don't know. But they came across each other. They met with each other, and before you knew what happened, they fell in love. So it was quite like, or to you all, it was quite like maybe one of all those things, one of all those probably relationships. You understand? So, but until Judy Austen came up with an idea, a business idea. You understand? And such a business idea, Yul Edochie thought maybe they could break the record with. And the business proposal was that they will start their separate productions, doing their own separate productions, whereby Judy Austen will be funding. And Yul Edochie will be directing and then making sure he recoups the money and all that. Which to me was at least a big it was a big venture. If not that the thing took a different turn. So when the thing, according to how they planned it, they executed as planned. And not until Yul Edochie couldn't account for all this money that was left in his custody. Because Judy Austi was the one funding those different, because that time they were shooting different films, you understand, to their credit. Shooting many films. They have many films to their credit. They shot severally, back to back, serially. And Yul Edochie was the one directing. So, and that was the point I had. Yul Edochie had turned a director, even when I knew him as an artist. So I still digested that and kept my ears to the ground before the whole thing turned sour. Yul Edochie mismanaged the fund. That was just the pure truth. When I'm talking about fund, I mean a whole lot of millions of naira, a heavy amount of money. And in addition to that, I see later had that he borrowed another heavy amount from Judy Austi, which he couldn't pay back. And that was at the point he started doing Judy Austi's bidding, because there wasn't even any avenue. He wasn't even coming forth with any other avenue to pay back those money. And then Judy Austi, being the owner of the cash, you understand, I can't just allow Yul Edochie to just go like that. You understand? So they had small tussle over the payment of this money. But at the end of the day, Judy Austi came up with an offer that Yul Edochie should marry her, which Yul Edochie consented to, but it shouldn't be immediate, according to how they planned it. It shouldn't be immediate. You understand? But they agreed that this girl, Judy Austi will conceive for Yul Edochie. Before you knew it, Judy Austi became pregnant. Before you knew it, she gave birth to that baby boy. And part of the agreement was that Yul Edochie will announce the baby to the world as his biological son, which was the last straw that broke the camel's back. So, and this whole thing turned the table around, whereby this guy, Yul Edochie, was doing the biddings of this girl. So that was just the simple truth. So every other things started coming out of, this story. All the things, all the activities they embarked on, was just emanated from this story, actually. You understand? So that was why when people are throwing jabs at them, even on social media, both of them will keep dancing, because people never knew the real story. You understand? So until you know this story, you won't see them dancing again. You understand? They create fun, they dance, they make merry, over a story people conceive to be a wrong story. So that was the truth. You understand? It's not today we've been seeing things like this, or maybe probably a young girl run into a married man. You understand? And to such an extent that they got married. It didn't start today, and it will definitely not end today. We've been seeing those things. You understand? It's just that these people, to me, they went to the extreme. You understand? They took their own story